Well, when we were talking to Aleksandr Mizev, Sasha, I can call him Sasha. He's a model, and well, he's modeling in Paris at the moment and in a tour in Europe, and he will share a little bit with us from his experience. So, how are you, man?
Fine, very good.
Thanks a lot for being here as an interviews. It's a big pleasure to have you here.
So for me, it's a big pleasure also.
Yeah, and thank you for your gift. You got a present for me. It's a, I'm not gonna make publicity here, but anyway, it's like this. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit big, maybe, because.
It's big.
Yeah, no, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Thanks a lot. Well, so what are you doing now in Paris?
Now I'm staying in Paris like for 11 days. I'm like get to work. It's a showroom. It's Aleksandr Mizev showroom. So I will stay here like 11 days and we'll work with them. So that's it.
And you'll be in Milan as well, right?
Yeah, I just arrived like a few days ago from the Milan. I'm at a fashion week there. I made like a few shows and for magazines, one presentation and kind of that. So now I'm here in Paris, ready for work.
Okay, so how is the, let us understand first, especially people who don't deal with fashion so much, what is the better scene for fashion in Europe? Milan, London or Paris, in your opinion?
I think you never like can say exactly what can you, just what you prefer. So I more prefer like, for me it's Milan now, it's okay, it's like the better way.
You find yourself more in Milan?
Yeah, but now I'm in Paris like for a few days and maybe I will find some ways to how to get a lot of work here in Paris. So I hope that the Paris will be a good way also.
You think Milan profile fits more into your type?
Yeah, maybe, or maybe just it's like a climate, you know.
Okay, that's the thing.
I'm not really
Well,
sure.
you come from Russia, you live in Moscow, so
Exactly.
the weather is very hard as well, right?
Yeah, right now when I just departed from the Moscow, it was like minus 25 degrees.
I know this.
That's pretty cool.
Being there, seeing that. So, and how is fashion in Russia today? Is this an important place in the markets? Like New York, Milan, and Paris, and London?
I'm not really sure. It's like it's a new market. And we had like a lot of good designers, a lot of good like shows. For example, Moscow Fashion Week or Aurora Fashion Week in St. Petersburg, but it's not like the high level, the highest, like in the Paris or in London or in New York.
Okay, but there are some good fashion designers. There are some brands at least.
Yes, we have some. I don't want to like to call
promote.
It,
Yeah.
To promote it, yeah. But
very wise.
But we have few.
Okay.
For example, like few designers from Russia now in Paris. So they like staying in Paris, creating. And
because I go very often to Moscow, as you know, and I think the fashion is a little bit different from Europe. The girls, they have more things. It's more Barocco, more. They use more jewelry than there is some differences in the.
So it depends when you're located. So in Russia it's
of course,
another type of fashion. So if you're in Milan, it's another, and that's true. It's like where are you located?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, okay, Sasha, let's know a little bit about your personal life now, okay?
Yeah.
So, how did you start to be a model and why? How did it happen?
When I was 18, one lady, she found me at supermarket. She like brought me like a...
Like a scouting
yeah,
person,
she was a scout. She gave me her phone number.
You were in the supermarket, just like
I was
shopping?
I was like shopping. Just went from the school like to buy some food or the clothes. I don't remember exactly. And she like went to me, gave me her card and said, "Hey, you can start to be a model." I said, "No way, no thanks. It's not for me. It's not the way for me." But then I started like thinking about it, and so now I'm here after 5 years of this situation. I'm here. I'm in Paris. Work in Paris, and before I worked like in...
No, but wait, you're jumping a lot of things there. You were in the supermarket and the girl came to you and talked, and did you have imaginations that maybe she was just trying to contact you, or
I think about that.
yeah,
I thought.
okay,
Just
just an excuse to have her telephone, or
yeah.
yeah.
And
And from that day until the day you decided to call her, how long did it take?
it was like 2 months, I think.
2 months.
So after 2 months, after a few months, maybe it's
You had no more money, so I'm gonna
no,
try
I
it.
just started to look interesting, and
You started to look to people, to models, and to
exactly one time I thought like, why not? So
okay. And
I called
how
her.
was it in the beginning?
It
You
was
call her?
strange. It was strange. Yeah, I called her, but she was a really strange person, and I said no for the first
in
time.
which sense she was strange?
Yeah, she was strange. In which
what does
strange
it mean?
voice. She had like a strange voice, like strange personality, and I was
I
a little
understand.
bit scared. I was 17, so
Yeah.
and then I went to the like modeling school in Moscow, kind of the. That's right.
This laugh is very significant. What are reminding?
It was so funny.
Why? Почему?
So now I have like a bit experience about that, and before that, in that case, it was pretty strange. It was strange, like everything, like one way, like teachers, and other models, and other strange models, like big ass guys. Yeah, it was really strange for me, just because every time I was like skinny young guy.
Oh, but it's good for catwalk.
Yeah, it's good for It's good for like.
There is
I tell you a secret. It's good for
typical profile for this
Yeah.
kind of skinny guys. Yeah.
for every job, for every kind of job.
How high are you?
189 tall.
189. Okay.
Yeah.
He makes me feel bad because I'm 183 and I never feel. Okay, so and you started right away. You started to have a lot of jobs, and
Yeah, my first job was.
it was a good beginning for you.
Yeah, let me see. It was Italian designer, so I never would like have a good conversation, have a good job with the Russian designers. I don't know why. They prefer like
It's
more,
typical.
yeah, much muscular, more like
Mm.
stupid face guys. I think so. I'm sorry about that, but I think so. And I found my first client. It was like Moscow Fashion Week or Russian Fashion Week. Don't remember exactly. His name is like Leitmotiv of kind of that.
Leitmotiv, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm.
So it was my like first professional catwalk, and it was really good. And I started like to.
And were you a little bit clumsy in the beginning, or you were secure about being in the catwalk? Because in the beginning it's a little bit scary, right? You have a lot of people around, and
But I didn't scare about that.
yeah, you felt good, you felt
Felt
secure.
good.
Yeah.
It was like interesting. It's like a new wave. It's like a new possibility for you, and it was interesting for me. Yeah.
Okay, and well, I've been told by other men models that this career is much more easier for women than to men. Do you agree with that?
Yeah,
that
that's-
women get
that's
much
true.
more money. That it's much more easier to make.
Absolutely, that's true. I
Men
think
have to struggle more. Right?
Yeah. Old-fashioned business, I think, it's all about like
Around
beauty,
women, yeah.
and I think the beauty is all about the woman. It's all about the woman. And so if you're a man, I think it's only this profession. Like when you're a male professional, this profession like. I don't know how to say. Sorry for that.
По-русски.
По-русски. Более низкооплачиваемые, чем женщины.
I don't know how to translate. I'm
Never
sorry.
mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
many men's like it's not good for a man. It's not good for a man just because it's.
Because Russian is there is a different mentality for you, for example, no,
For sure.
and I say that with very positive way. It's just different. But for example, is it to be a model? It's a little bit strange for a man in Russia. People like your friends will say,
Yeah. Hey, you're.
come on, man.
Hey, you're pussy.
Okay.
Kind of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Okay.
true. But now it's like times better.
It's getting better. When they see you in the covers and TV and
For example,
making money, traveling,
they like started to write here on
they
Facebook.
respect you a little bit
Yeah,
more
how
than
are
before.
you?
Okay.
Where do you
This is
where do you
typical,
live
yeah.
now? Yeah.
Yeah.
shitty.
The revenge, yeah.
Shitty. So
I know that the best revenge is to have a good life. This is the best way to revenge someone,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's it.
Okay. And well, I would like to know the intimacy of your modern life, like for example, the traveling all the time, eating not properly, meeting new people all the time. How is it? Is it sometimes anguishing, or is it good all the time, or sometimes it's hard to be away from home and
No, it's every time for me. That's why I love this job. It's every time like new experience and new conversation. So I never studied English before. So this like it's like a miracle that I can speak in English just because I never studied like as well. So all my experiences all about the conversation with the foreign people. For example, like with Jan or another models, for example, or.
And by the way, Sasha speaks a lot of language. I can show it to you. Do you think I would avoid him from that? So, for example, he speaks some French, right?
Yeah. Je suis Sasha. Je suis Aleksandr.
Some German.
Some German. Ich studiere in Moskou Universiteit. Figurativo Informatica.
Some Spanish as well.
Yeah.
Spanish, do they Spanish?
Y quiero ajudarte mucho, cabrón.
No translations for that. I'll teach you this. You learn in the way these little phrases, right?
Yeah. So I found a lot of people, for example, from Spain, from like French people, English people, and kind of that, and they like teach me
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
That's true.
Well, I would like to you to leave a message for the public in Russian, in your language, which is such a beautiful language. Just to say something.
Okay.
For Russian people, of course, and for other people who are not Russian, like to see the beauty of the Russian language.
Ну, стихи я читать не буду, но хотелось бы передать всем привет большой, всех обнять, сказать, что вы все классные, что вообще все добро это круто, что будьте все добрые, обнимайте друг друга, и все будет здорово, ребят. Вот, все хорошо, всем удачи.
Я понимаю 20%. 20%. Okay. So, and well, another issue that concerns models are that it's a very short career. Are you aware of that? Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
It's not forever, you know.
Yeah, I know it. I have like few ways of my plan after a few years, but now I want to like enjoy my profession.
Of course,
now I want to be young. It was a situation like a few years ago, like 1 year ago, when I started to be like very old, like professional in his life guy, and thinking a lot about the business, about the work, about the maybe family or kind of that. And now I think that if you're young, you should be young. So if you have a possibility to be a model, if you have a possibility to travel a lot, to speaking with a lot of people, so you should too. Just don't like block this channel inside of your soul.
Very good, very good.
And that's it.
But you think, for example, after being a model, if you want to keep in fashion business, for example, or do you...
I think it should be easy if you was like a model for 10 years, but it's too much for me. I think like for everyone. But if you have experience like that, you can find a lot of possibilities in this case.
Sasha, and if you were not a model today, if that girl had not come to the supermarket and talked to you, and you called her 2 months after that, what would you be today? Do you think of that sometimes?
Yeah, I thought about that. I think I would. Well, how to say?
I would
be a maybe economist, kind of that.
It's good.
That's true. So, but you should know, I have like 2 education. The first of that is specialist of marketing in Russian university, and the second one is the medic actor in the Russian theater. So that's it.
You're an actor.
I have like education. I'm not exactly.
You didn't travel, just studied, but you never worked as an actor.
No, I worked like
a little bit.
Yeah, I made with my friends like a full meters film. A month ago we had good travel from the middle of Russia to the north, and it was pretty good experience also. I played in a few a few shows in Russia. It was pretty good too. with the best Russian directors. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you mean short films?
Also work with the guys who shot for the short films, but it was my full media.
And you like to act, or it's something that it's a passion for you, or you prefer to be in the catwalk?
I don't really like acting just because I don't really like Russian type of acting just because I think that it makes you.
What do you mean by that? How is the Russian type of acting?
It's like it makes you like nervous. It makes you like to be always every time in stress. You every time in stress. You like every time. So you should be it's every time like thinking inside of you a lot. I don't know how to say. I know how to say it in Russian. It's totally depression. Totally depression.
A little bit Stanislavski maybe.
It's not exactly
like searching in yourself.
No.
Real...
Stanislavski was a good person who said, just don't do it, don't do like that. So don't be like inside of you, don't be like depressed. Just use your possibilities. Just work on your like on your role, on your like on yourself. But the modern Russian way, I think so. I'm sorry. It's like to be every time in depression, to think a lot and to do nothing. So that I don't prefer this shit. So for modeling for me, it's much more better.
I didn't know that Russian theater was like that. I hardly go to theater in Moscow because I don't understand very much what they say. So sometimes I go when it's more like a musical or something like this. But it's true that it's different.
Different
approach.
European and American schools.
Totally. And how is your personal life? Are you a simple guy? You like to stay in the house with your parents? You like to go out with friends? What do you like to do when you're not traveling? When you're not modeling?
I see. No, I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy. Simple. I mean,
simple is like I prefer to stay home with friends and cook. Or if you're not simple, you rent a yacht. And you go to the Mediterranean to sail.
No.
It's like in this sense. You go to the casino, for example. You know.
I prefer just to take it easy. Just to meet new friends. Just to meet with the old friends, and that's it. Like to walk around. Like today, I'm planning to go to the museum, like Pompidou Gallery or kind of that.
Yeah, Pompidou. Modern Art Museum. Yeah.
So my like friend from Berlin sent me the address, and so I'm planning to go like today evening. I'm not like closed guy, you know. I prefer.
What do you mean closed guy?
I mean.
Closed. Closed.
Yeah.
You're open-minded person.
Open-minded. Yeah, that's true. And this is my way, so this is me.
Okay, very good. Okay. Well, I talked to Sasha, to Aleksandr. How do you pronounce your Mizev?
Mizev. But I'm more like when the foreigners like pronouncing it, just because in Russian it sounds like Aleksandr Mizev, but foreigners doing that like that.
Yeah, Mizev.
Aleksandr Mizev.
Aleksandr Mizev.
It sounds like hip hop.
That's exactly. Yeah. You look like a hip hopper. You know that. Yeah. A little bit. But it's a compliment. So I talked to Aleksandr Mizev.
Thank you very much.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right. It's Aleksandr Mizev.
Yeah, and well, I want to thank you a lot for this interview. Yeah, it's a very special interview because it's the first video interview in the 2015. Yeah, so it's gonna be bringing good luck for sure, and wish you all the best in your career, your promissory career. Okay.
Wish you the best for you too.
Thank you. See you in Moscow.
See you in Moscow. Yeah, see you in Moscow.
Okay.
So you can go. Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you.
Спасибо. До свидания.